My name is Gay Semel, and I live in Brooklyn, New York. I became political in the 60s and 70s, so I've been a Democratic Socialist for a very long time. I joined DSA about 8 months ago because it's tremendous growth. It's a very exciting organization. It's got thousands and thousands of members. In New York we have now about 1,200 members, and I hadn't been in an organization for a while, but I was really excited about what's happening with the Democratic Socialists of America. The 60s were an exciting time. The 60s and the 70s, I mean, we really thought that we were going to transform society. There were all these social movements. There was the civil rights movement and the women's movement and the anti-war movement and the gay movement. It was they were heady days. And it's beginning to feel like that again. When I first became political, the women's movement started in the early 70s. And when I first became political, we didn't really know about, women's liberation. It wasn't an issue that was talked about. And it grew out of the struggles that were happening at the time. But one of the things that was really clear to me once the feminist movement started was that feminism alone did not solve the question. So, for example, you could have more women in positions of leadership, but what about all the working class women and minority women and all the women that weren't going to be in those positions but needed to have their lives transformed? So I don't really believe that you can have liberation of women without liberation of society as a whole, which is why I'm a socialist feminist and not just a feminist. I think at the moment, in terms of women's issues, there's an attack on women that's going on right now, and it's got to be fought and resisted on every level.